Wedding fever has gripped Jordan as Crown Prince Hussein married his bride Rajwa Alseif today. The happy couple tied the vows of marriage this afternoon at Zahran Palace in Amman before 140 guests, including the Prince and Princess of Wales. Although she married a member of one of the most famous royal families in the world, the future Queen Jordana grew up in the shadows. From her childhood spent in Saudi Arabia to her days as a student living in Los Angeles, female tells how the bride met her Prince Charming and why Queen Rania considers the high-flying architect the perfect answer for her son. Born in April 1994, Rajwa is the youngest of four siblings born to Khalid bin Musa bin Saif bin Abdulaziz Alseif and his wife Azza. The bride has two older brothers named Faisal and Naif, as well as her older sister Dana, who will attend today's ceremony. Her father Khalid studied civil engineering at Beirut University in New York and later founded Alseif Engineering Contracting, one of Saudi Arabia's leading construction companies. Another Azza Rajwa comes from the Al-Sudari family and is a cousin of King Salman. Rajwa's paternal family are descendants of the Subai tribe and have been sheikhs of Adar and Sudair, Najd, since the beginning of King Abdulaziz Al Saud's reign in 1932. The future Queen of Jordan was educated in Saudi Arabia before moving to the United States to attend university. In addition to her native Arabic, Rajwa is also fluent in English and French. While living in New York, Rajwa studied architecture at Syracuse University, intending to pursue a Bachelor of Arts degree. During her undergraduate studies, Rajwa flew to Dubai with her class to study sustainable development issues in the city. She told the university newspaper, "What made this trip so memorable for me was that the students in the studio were exposed to Arab culture and architecture for the first time. Dubai is very intriguing, having modern architecture as well as trying to preserve the traditional beauty of Arab culture and history." After graduation, she went on to study visual communications at the Fashion Design and Merchandising Institute in Los Angeles, where reality TV star Lauren Conrad and fashion designer Monique Louillier also studied. She then moved on to work for an architecture firm in Los Angeles and last year was hired by Design Lab Experience, a design studio in Riyadh. Along with her passion for horseback riding, Rajwa also has a creative streak and is said to enjoy drawing and making art in her spare time. Despite Crown Prince Hussein's public profile, the couple has largely kept their relationship in the shadows from the beginning. Crown Prince Hussein, 28, announced his engagement to Rajwa, 29, last August after the heir to the throne proposed at his future wife's home in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. At the time, Hussein confirmed that his and Rajwa's families were present for the special moment. The future King of Jordan chose a spectacular pear-shaped diamond on a paved ribbon to propose. In a conversation with Vogue Arabia earlier this year, Crown Prince Hussein said they were introduced by a friend who also attended the exclusive Royal Academy in Jordan. He said, "I met Rajwa through an old school friend. I consider myself lucky because it's not every day you meet someone like Rajwa." The happy news came weeks after the engagement of his younger sister, Princess Amman, to Venezuelan venture capitalist Jamil Termiotis was announced. Moreover, it is clear that the glamorous careerist had the approval of her mother-in-law, Queen Rania. At the time, she wrote on Instagram, "I didn't think there could be so much joy in my heart. Congratulations to my eldest Prince Hussein and his beautiful bride-to-be Rajwa. I prayed to Allah as I did, as every mother does, that he would grant you good things and find the one you love," came Rajwa. "Congratulations to my son, Prince Al-Hussein, and to our precious and lovely bride Rajwa. May Allah bless you and make you happy and get well." Earlier this month, Queen Rania threw a pre-wedding party with henna for Rajwa, where the two women were seen walking hand in hand together. For the occasion, the bride-to-be wore a stunning white dress with gold jewelry and a sparkling headpiece. After saying a few words about her bride-to-be, the Queen called Rajwa the sweetest and most beautiful bride-to-be, adding that she is as dear to her as her daughters Princesses Amman and Salma. "I will never forget how happy His Majesty and I were when Al-Hussein told us he wanted to marry Rajwa. She is the perfect answer to all my prayers for him, the Queen thought, before wishing the couple a blessed and happy future. May you always be a source of happiness and support for each other, she said. The Queen also noted that the daughter is usually a reflection of her mother, calling the Crown Prince's future mother-in-law, named Azza, whom she called a gem. Turning to Azza bint Naif al-Saderi, Rania explained that 2 months ago, just before Princess Amman's wedding, she realized how Rajwa's mother must feel now. But she assured her that we in Al-Hussein will take the best care of Rajwa. This is her country, and she is among her family and her people. The Queen added, as mothers, the only thing we really want is to make sure our children are happy. We often ask ourselves if we have done everything we can to raise our children. In the last days of His Majesty the late King Hussein and before he passed away, I made him a promise to raise Al-Hussein the way he wanted to be raised. The official wedding festivities began last night in Jordan, where King Abdullah II hosted a dinner for more than 4,000 Jordanians, who were served a festive Jordanian national dish of mansaf, lamb cooked in a sauce of fermented dry yogurt. In anticipation of the wedding, Rajwa has begun accompanying her mother-in-law and groom to royal events, including a visit to the Royal Hashemite Court in October 2022. The couple's reception will feature a variety of performances by local and regional singers, a choral group, Jordanian bands, a national orchestra and folk dance groups.